think the former Chief Justice are cementing the position in your politics. Obitimako pre-women organizer. Because the public speaking abilities are superb. Udi need to
woman organizer says
Udi need to how a Kumsin she's far ahead, eloquently positioned. The flowery language makes her a better national women organizer than the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. And here is why.
That's a baby.
On the kind, I see my attempted removal, politically motivated.
Yes.
If she's not a politician, politicians won't go after you.
Mm-hmm.
Politicians go after their counterparts, politicians. Me whom politician was sorry I see somebody in the judiciary who that public service. No. Politicians always attack themselves. Until onuana numutu or say my attempted removal is politically motivated or confirming the position. Say or your politicians and you know or co-women organizer ebeboa. Now you speculate this time I be confirm it. Me so a former Chief Justice because me dey misa. Mo betimi aka me say there was a Chief Justice in this country or who do press conference as a Chief Justice.
Maybe you do lawyer will be to my chair, but for the best of my knowledge,
has
nothing.
there been a Chief
I think
Justice?
this is unprecedented. Our press
who
conference of this
press
nature.
conference
This is the first time ever.
in this manner.
First time ever.
Carrying a life, undemocratic as she is. A question. It is not a press conference. You have been in this game for long. You know the nature and form of press conference. There are Q&A. Ubiem non-central for bizarre questions based on your work. No way you are no. Or you no the microphone too or no koye. But I will blame President John Dramani Mahama for this mess. No, and I'm my brain. You see, what's the police for 5 and 8 dinner? When police need dinner then. She's been suspended. You're suspended. We withhold you all your entitlement until see a seminary. So we are cleaner. Now you are reinstating everything. When you are interdicted, that is the process that will come. This suspension is akin to interdiction. And unti and appointee will be fulfilled in her stead as acting Chief Justice. So the accolades, the entitlement to be a due you know, now the acting Chief Justice, and as you will hard there no. What it is on hold, yen scrapful ye. A do was some way, near so whom so near reinstate need the amount, so compensation or need the amount. But we majanas are, and a police in it that's dinner cheap. Police won't feel, so she still see herself as a Chief Justice. This woman came to invoke emotions, not occur to public sympathy. And that is where I have a problem with Felix Ofosu-Kwakye responding to her. Because under Article 146, the procedure, the hearing, in camera. So Mamina violated the in-camera hearing. It wasn't for our presidency or government to support her or to join her in the gutter. So no, decided to obey Nuhufia, allow her to muddy the waters, make herself dirty. So for that response from Felix, I find it unfortunate because it was unnecessary. It was needless. Mamiwe was courting for public attention. enti of record we pia ne pamona na wakoha ye pamona na wakoha all along this has been what she was looking for asemene kowu enti this is another means of reintroducing the topic for us to discuss it. And she has succeeded because Felix responded to her. Owie na Felix because you ebia will diabano, but because a matter before the committee, and committee is hearing it, you know. So our challenge be on dealing with it at the committee level, this would have been a dead matter. So from political communication point of view, this is how you do. In PR sanity, you don't give this woman the oxygen to fly. And she has a front page prominence. For what? No, for what? She October 30th, 2024, and now here, as a president of the Supreme Court, Thaddeus Sorry, and another lawyer, Emma Chief Speaker of Parliament, and already concerns on say and as Gawus a Jawus a day. Oni Oye MPP ni Waye MPP parliamentary candidate in the voter region. And for that matter, on Timin Tana Aksama Mudiabe to quarter MPP here involved. This was what the Chief Justice, the then Chief Justice, now former Chief Justice, Araba Torkornoo, Ekanye. Or see, the case is constitutional and not political. Therefore, the application is misconceived and dismissed. She relied on Article 128, Clause 4. Or see, the case now Mudiabe to court no. A constitutional and that a political and what dismiss it. Oba January 4th, 2021, Supreme Court had dismissed case objection case against Justice Onyenuga. And this was what it says. The court said that there was no substance in the allegation against Onyenuga, no almost in the relationship with Peter Mewu. Is such that he would not be fair in the matter because he was solid tied with Peter Mewu. The court, led by Araba Torkornoo, then as she was Chief Justice, said no, there was no substance in it. October 2021, Justice Doche, any Onyenuga, the same bias, Omutukuye, see no, there was no substance. And that they cannot substantiate the claim of bias and not too good. And then, Mami Wei, she was part of a body, Supreme Court body, I know Moma 11-0, 11-0, 9-0, 7-0. In her press conference, Okabibi, or see, Puamai, has targeted her because Omotna case be so, and a Puaman call A. And on B. It tells you why they were giving us 7-0, 9-0, 12-0. Because, see, ye tihei, me try my dream, not citizen, but try my dream, then citizen will become a target for me. And you know, we must all sing the same song. According to Araba Torkornoo, that was how they were operating our bench as judges of the Supreme Court. Enunti ena poama edia cheni timusi on penasem because omudia sembia betu nanim na onu ko say ena poama ko say. How can a Chief Justice speak this way? Date Chief Justice can we check Ghana for? Oba ye no be gere nyina wan kamera bia dezo samra we die omabuso. Number of exposure no. Or see emramunu wa kwanyase o tukwan o di nipa mienu betu ebeko meboa. But one kind ye so no. Nipa mienu no were specified. It was not vague that just two And when she was speaking, she said for security reasons. Now security reasons now we took kwanya. Ukunu or your Blue Army commander.
Dabi.
Is your daughter a Salvation Army lieutenant?
Dabi so say judiciary a branded chair say obetumi.
See, judiciary mbano mo ye nyina ya kan bi e wo two. Ye wo private and official. In any of the two of security and ADC na just am of no or you part of it. And in any of the two, your security is constant because of her security concerns and reasons into factors into untimi nko abra u security ni wachi into u two kwan bia so we with security call. You have no option to vary that provision in the rules. So for oba now oba bet mabo ho ban and na me bisa say the bad no your Salvation Army commander na ze nukunu your blue water guy move from the wardens are now the no kan ho bi why you when you know you near can instead of when you be now what in your guy she won't resign. It is not for her to resign because Babia you don't want to me resigning. Where we have gotten to, she can't resign, so she should stop getting the impression say she has the option of resigning, but she will not. No, she doesn't have it. Now, she does not respect. Now, court dambe na FS ni and yes, lawyer netia. Mo court na but bia mo ye Supreme Court building no ye president of the Supreme Court no I mean lift na we na say from 1982 to today you have not been able to fix the lift. I'm telling you, can send your camera people to go there. 1982 to date. You fix it lift in that. You climb and go. People disabled, and what have you? There are more cases, no more court Supreme Court. How do they go? What now? What better ways you want to tell her? Now, more court to what to damn and papa. Will you dine at one crying? Hana, he now court down papa. A condition room. Now, why you sit down from my court? Someone new as my one. I bet you. Now police in two they be. Don't you still use the road? Yen take court no mujeli amanfo. Yasem ba yen court no mu ni yasem. Does it invoke any trauma on you? Na some crisis 7
Charles McCarthy, managing editor at the Hawk newspaper.